بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hello everybody. Today inshallah we'll continue unit 19 page 86. Page 86, effect of heating objects. Effect of heating objects. In this lesson we want to discuss what happens for the object as we heat them. What happened for the objects as we heating them. For example, if we bring an amount of water and put it in a beaker containing thermometer, the level or this point represent the temperature of the liquid. What happens if we heat the water like this? لو سخنا يا أولاد هنا المية, what happens? We notice that the temperature increased. So we can say as the object gain heat, its temperature rises or increases. As the object gains heat, its temperature rises or increases. Another important point, substances expand by heating. And contract by cooling. Expand here means increase in size. It means become bigger. Contract here mean decreasing in size or become smaller. So we can say as the substance like a pole, like metal, like wood, like anything subjected to heat, it means we increase its temperature, its size will become bigger, increased, and vice versa. If we cooled it down, it will be contracted or its size will be smaller. For example, a very famous experiment is the experiment of the ring and the ball, like in page 86 in our class book. In this experiment, the boy here try to pass the ball from the ring like this, like this picture. We can notice that the ball pass from the ring easily like this. What happens when the boy Joe heating the ball? As the ball is heated, look at the picture in page 87, we can notice that the ball can't pass through the ring. Why? To explain this experiment, as the ball heated, its size become bigger or increased in size and expanded, so it can't pass through the ring. When the ball gained heat, it become bigger. This increase in size due to heat gain and is called expansion. If you want to make the ball pass again from the ring, what you should to do? You may cool the ball down. It means you may put it in cold water so it can again pass through the ring. Why? Because when the ball lost heat, it become smaller. This decrease in size is due to the total loss and called بنسميه ايه يا اولاد؟ بنسميه contraction. يبقى contraction is the opposite of expansion. By the same way, we can find liquid and gases. يلا مع بعض page 88 page 88 we make the same thing but for liquids. هنا بيقول لنا ايه؟ Liquids like solids expand when they are heated and contract when they are cooled. For example, the boy here in this experiment bring a flask, جاب flask and put it a colored water, مية ملونة. For example, water after adding little droplets of أو small amount of droplets of red ink. Then we put or use a tube, thin tube. شايفين التيوب دي يا أولاد؟ التيوب دي محطوطة فين؟ Placed in a beaker. This initial water level. Initial water level يا أولاد معناه في البداية اللي هو الابتدائي أهو. This part refers to the initial. As we put the beaker in hot water, حطيناها يا أولاد في مية سخنة hot water. What happens to the water in the tube? It rises up to reach a final water level. This means the liquid inside the flask expand by heating. If we put the flask in cold water, غيرنا وحطيناها في cold water, what happens? The colored water return again back. This means it contract. By the same way, gas does. Gas, like solids and liquids, expand when they are heated and contract when they are cooled. احنا في بيج 90 يا اولاد نفس الكلام. عملنا ايه؟ جبنا تيوب. We bring a tube أنبوبة and put inside it a smaller tube and we fix a droplet of red ink. حطينا كده نقطة من الحبر الأحمر. طيب ايه اللي موجود هنا؟ What is the material inside? This is air. Is sealed inside the tube. محبوس في جوه التيوب دي. اوكي؟ نفس الكلام ده الانيشال بتاعنا. طيب as we put the tube in hot water, what happens to the droplet, the ink droplet? It rises up, reach the final ink level. So this means that the air inside expand and move upwards. By the same way, if we put the tube in cold water in page 91, حطينا التيوب في cold water ميه بارده، يحصل الكونتراكشن على طول. شايفين اللي بيحصل؟ where is the water, where is the droplet, the ink droplet؟ بص نزل تحت ازاي؟ This means the air inside contract more and more, so the drop of ink, of red ink, move downward. This means that any material, whatever solid, liquid or gas, expand by heating and contract by cooling. Thank you. See you later.